Hello everybody
How's it? Welcome
to
the very first.
pilot episode of Today in a Teacup. Wow, the great thing about this name of Today in a Teacup is that one of our guests in the show actually gave it to us. Thank you so much, Pastor Clayton Nell.
Pastor, see?
Yeah, so on the couch we have today a good friend of mine, Peter Griffiths, the self-proclaimed sole member of the Inspirational Zone. And
then Mr. Clayton Nell, the man who's constantly running from himself. Welcome.
in today's show, what we have is we've got some tea tasting. We've got some questions on tea. We've got some banter on tea. We've got some tea trivia.
Yeah.
And obviously what's happening is this whole coronavirus thing.
Yeah, of course.
So we might do some...
I'm gonna sanitize quickly.
Oh, yeah.
What a time.
Thank you so much, bro. Do you use it on your...
The future is now.
No, you don't?
The future is now, bro.
So I won't lie, I walked into Pick n Pay at Tiger Valley, I think 3 days ago. Is this JC
I
fluid?
know, it sounds like you just mopped the floor, right?
Oh, this is hectic. What is this? This is the original hand sanitizer. Anyway, so I walk in, this is no lie, I walk into Pick n Pay 3 days ago, and as you walk into the shop, they ask you for your hands to spray you. So I, as a joke, when I make everyone in the shop laugh, so I go like this here and lift up my arm. I'm not lying. The guy sprays my underarm. No. But the worst thing is, the spray is so huge, so it got in my face, everything. It was just,
What did it taste like?
Deathful. Much like this.
You mean
much
like Ethel, bro?
Deathful. Oh, good pun. So Peter, just this inspirational zone, it's become a catchword amongst...
We're on Twitch, so when you follow the Twitch channel, you join the Inspirational Zone.
Oh, wow.
Actually, not just the puzzler pack, but you join the Inspirational Zone. I don't want to take too much time because it is a long story, but there have been 2 goals in my life that I've been interested in. The first one, I sent, like as you do in primary school, you send her a note that, like, do you want to date me? I got shot down. And then, surprisingly, in matric, like after matric, we had grown closer together, and I think I took her out for coffee, and she was in a roundabout way trying to tell me that she likes me, and I was just being oblivious and I don't know, just being an idiot. And she specifically used the words that I am inspirational. So that's kind of like a dead giveaway that she likes me. And I think I did act on it, but it just didn't work out. Anyway, it never happened. And then like a few years ago, I met another girl, and things also didn't work out. It was pretty sad. And we kept in contact, and then like the text you want to see from the girl was also like, Peter, you're really inspirational. And
the girls didn't know each other.
the girls didn't know each other.
Okay.
Wow.
They knew I think the one girl knew of the other girl, but I never told her that story.
Wow.
And it was kind of like a moment of, okay, cool, I wanted to hear that from you like 6 months ago, but
So can I ask, were you inspired to hear that?
no. Because by that time, I just wasn't into her at all.
Wow.
And it was kind of like, I wish this could have happened a few months ago, but at the same time, maybe it was just not meant to be, but now it's a joke amongst my friends.
Yeah. Well,
Inspiration.
well, listen, I'm seeing it. You've got the friend zone.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you elevate a level, you get the family zone.
Yeah.
When they call you their brother
Yeah.
or daddy.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Whoa,
okay.
no, stop there. And then you get the inspiration zone.
I think the inspirational zone is like when you're 6 feet under and just no way that you can come out of that. Because friend zone, maybe, there's still an opportunity.
Does that perhaps mean that you can get the resurrection zone? Where you are resurrected from the inspiration zone? It's never happened.
It's never happened. It has never happened.
See, with friend zone, there's a certain few moves that you can make, and you can realize, okay, cool, I'm wasting my time with this girl.
Yes.
I'm going to be in the friend. Let me move on.
Yes.
And then, there's certain things that you can say and show your intention, and then she might, there's a certain few moves.
But you need to know when to move on.
True.
Puzzlers out there.
Clearly, with the inspirational zone, I just didn't know when to move on.
I'm just wondering why you're pointing at me when you... Some puzzlers out there.
You're not a puzzler. My hand gesture was just going that way. You're a puzzler. Head of the puzzler pack over here. Also, guys, very big news in the world at the moment is this whole Corona thing. Personally, I get to work from home. I don't know about Roger, what's happening on your side?
Yeah, so for a lot of the sections in the building as a whole, you know, there are some of the teams that they've allowed to work from home because they have the means to do it. You know, they've got the desktop setups, they've got everything that they need.
Internet
to function,
and a monitor.
all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So so they've obviously been allowed to. They're sort of slowly moving towards finding out in our section, which is the service desk section, finding out like, you know, what is your internet speed like?
Yeah.
What is your home setup? Are you able to be able to work from home? Should, you know, we go into a DA, disaster recovery? Sorry, DR. Sorry, DR is what they call
DA,
it.
Democratic Alliance. When are we gonna?
Almost a disaster.
Almost a disaster. It was just on the side, you know.
What's been the effects on you guys though?
It was so funny, like you guys are mentioning it. Friday afternoon, as I'm leaving work, I'm in the lift and I see a guy carrying out a keyboard and a screen. I'm like, this is kind of dodgy, guys stealing office equipment. And as I left, I was like, working from home next week? He's like, yep. I was like, stay safe. And I left. For us, because I work in a laboratory, you know, you're working with clients, you're working, if you're working in the lab, you're working basically on a line essentially, and it's physical work that you're doing. It's not.
So you actually can't work from home.
It's impossible. So, some of the sales staff could probably do it, but what I've seen is very positive. Is the response from my clients that I go visit? Everybody has put something in place, whether it be a new document, whether it be taking people's temperatures. Whether they've also sent some of their staff compliment home, and that's just been so encouraging that people are like, you know, they're not like, oh, this isn't real or this doesn't exist. They've actually taken a really proactive approach, which has been really encouraging to see.
Yeah. I guess in ministry, it's really interesting because I mean,
Jesus worked from home.
Jesus worked from home. This is the first time we actually been able to see, you know, it's a very different working world now for us. How do you do ministry in a place where no one can actually congregate in over groups of...
You can't gather on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
That's it. And I've noticed many churches doing many different things. Some aren't gathering, some are trying to gather, splitting their services into two groups. So I found this is such an interesting opportunity for I mean, I think it's widely known that a lot of advancements in human history has happened from disaster. Look at radar, look at penicillin, look at all these kind of things. So I think the world is moving into a space where you know some drastic changes are happening because of this current now, and I feel like here's an opportunity for the church or in ministry to actually jump ahead and say, well, how can we transition to ministry for today? So we're in that.
So instead of like this mass gatherings, people can meet one-on-one for cups of tea.
Hey.
Which is a great segue into some, let's do some biscuit dipping.
Come on.
I just want one more story.
No, gooi.
The Google Doodle for yesterday was about Ignaz Smelavai or something like that. He's a Hungarian physicist. From back in 18 something. He saw a correlation between washing your hands and infant mortality dropping.
Wow.
And he realized that if midwives and doctors would wash their hands, infant mortality would drop below 1%. And he published his work, and then the medical fraternity was like, this is so condescending, I'm not going to wash my hands. You know, they were butchers back then, basically. It was hardcore. And they completely rejected his studies. And I think one of his colleagues sent him or recommended he goes to like a sane asylum because like he thought he was crazy. I don't know exactly what happened there. But he got beaten up in the asylum.
Oh my word.
He got an injury on his hand. It got gangrenous and he died.
No.
And only and then Louis Pasteur did the germ theory. And and then his practices widely became accepted as like the norm.
When was this?
This was 1868, I think.
So the guy who wanted the world to wash their hands
died of a gangrenous bacterial infection of his hand.
We've only been washing our hands professionally for the last 100 or so years.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And afterwards, obviously, he got recognized, but it was after his death. I think he died when he was 48 or something.
So if you want to raise healthy kids, wash your hands.
Respect.
Shouts out.
Rip.
All right, so tea time.
What is tea time?
So listen, tea time is a segment that we decided to run with. I mean, Ty and myself being, very big advocates of drinking tea and just enjoying the experience of drinking tea. I've heard that apparently in South Africa we drink tea with milk.
Yeah,
Someone didn't get the memo.
that's you.
That's me.
You need a lemon slice?
That'd be great. Maybe a mint leaf on the, So yeah, tea time we decided to do and add biscuits to it. It's sort of completing an experience. I mean, there's so many different ways to drink tea, so many different things to accompany alongside drinking tea, and we've decided to run this one with some biscuits assorted. I mean, you can clearly see we have a wide spread here, and basically what we're doing, we're playing a little game. I bought biscuits, Ty bought biscuits.
Yeah.
And what I've tried to do is I sort of pegged these at 3 different price points. I went sort of like a basic, lower end, eat s'mores, which is very well known. I mean, everyone knows eat s'mores. Then I'm such a big fan of Romany creams. I mean, they come in a variety.
Romany creams.
Romany creams, actually. They come in a plethora of,
Wow.
selections and I think just a overall mid-tier great biscuit.
Yeah.
Then I decided sort of just to be on the high end of the biscuit tier.
What's that? Cranberry cookies.
These are cranberry
Wow,
cookies.
you went next level.
Bro,
Is that with white chocolate?
it's with white chocolate. So,
And
Yeah.
so what you guys have to do is rank out of 10.
yeah.
If he's got any tea left.
Sorry.
Yes, because Peter's been drinking his tea the whole time.
So what I will note is with your selection is 2 are very South African,
Yep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then 1 is kind of like an international
Yes.
vibe.
Here's what I've noticed about these 2 out here, considering that they are, probably made in South Africa.
Bakers, baby.
Bakers.
Mm.
I've noticed that they sort of are the perfect biscuit. They're just the perfect
The perfect biscuit.
I remember my cricket kit used to be bakers, bro. All bakers. Didn't mean to. They should sponsor it. Yeah. It was a terrible batch.
So what I've gone for is I see Roger went for try fit the price, try fit the budget, and also enjoy the biscuit. I've gone for try blow the budget.
Whoa, are you flexing right now?
I'm flexing hard,
hard.
and I think these might be the best biscuits you've ever tasted. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to vote out of 10, obviously, per biscuit that you think is going to be the best tasting. And we're going against each other here to say, I think I'm going to score all the points. He thinks he's going to score all the points. And if Peter gives me 8 out of 10, then I get 8 points. If Peter gives Robin John a 1 out of 10 for his whatever that is, then you get a 1 point. And then
So what are the criteria? So obviously if you blew the budget, yours going to be...
Taste.
we're looking for taste
We're definitely looking
after
for
being
taste.
dipped. We don't care about it without being dipped, and price.
Okay.
Now, for me, I don't really care about the price because I believe my taste is just going to blow your taste buds out of the water. Okay, so I've gone for my first choice, Fox's chocolatey milk chocolate rounds.
You know how it's a good chocolate because I haven't even heard of that.
You see? So what I did was, when I was shopped,
Out of this world.
for this one, I thought, let me go for a biscuit that's expensive that I've never eaten before. But for this one
So
here,
you have no idea
I have
what
no
that
idea how this
tastes
tastes.
like.
but the price, my dad used to say if you buy cheap, you taste cheap. So I don't know how Robin John's gonna go. Now this I've built as a personal connection. I want this to be the 10 out of 10 biscuit today, and I hope this sweep wipes the floor with Robin John.
So this is the same brand.
As Robin's...
Yes.
This is correct, yeah.
So this is the Nugatelli cookies. I don't know if you guys had this, but I've had this for a few years now. I've built a personal relationship.
I think we've had it for Soul Group once.
Yeah.
Nugatelli. It is Nutella inside a biscuit, and this is amazing. Our group that meets on a Wednesday night,
Yeah.
we have these. I've built a relationship with this thing. This is the best biscuit you get.
Not the people who meet on the Wednesday night. You built a relationship with the biscuit.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then I don't know if you guys have ever had this.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is very pricey. I've had these a few times, but every time I'm blown away. I just don't have it in the budget.
My wife loves those.
Yeah, my wife can't, and I can't afford these. So, yeah, times. No, I'm joking. So let's go for it.
So first up, we've got Wedgwood Angels Nougat Biscuits.
Ooh, nougat.
And this is obviously Ty's, but I want to see, is this local?
No.
Yeah.
There we go.
You say.
I didn't even know that about my own biscuit.
This is cool, and there's a lovely lady on the cover. I don't know, you guys can't see that. Farm made.
I'm married.
And recyclable, not the biscuit. Obviously the
okay.
packaging. Okay, so should we dip this bad boy?
First look at it.
Okay.
There's definitely a piece of nougat on mine,
Okay.
and then
Got a bit of
you got chopped
an
chips.
aroma.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. What is your
You can dip for as
optimal?
long as you want.
What is your optimal dunking
Or
time?
maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
That
make
is
sure
an
it doesn't.
extensive time.
let's do it.
Don't forget to rank.
So
it.
Peter, do you?
Go for it.
Okay.
This is some real ASMR stuff here that's happening, bro.
So off the bat, a large percentage of that bite was nougat. So it didn't absorb a lot of
The tea.
Oh, so you had quite a bit of crunch though.
Yeah, I can see like other parts has absorbed quite a bit. What do you say?
I'm just going to go out and say it. I don't think nougat was ever intended to be dipped in a beverage.
So what you're saying is I've created something.
Actually.
Well,
They create.
they created something. I don't think this biscuit is a dunker, but it tastes amazing.
So it doesn't dunk.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't dunk.
So what's your score out of 10?
Well, what's the price?
The price was 45 Rand.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How many biscuits do you get?
I think you had 12.
12 biscuits.
So what is
No,
that?
it's a lot. 4, 8, 2.
It's 15. Start saying 15. 15 biscuits, 45 Rand, that is.
I don't know, 3 Rand a biscuit. No, it's 12.
Listen, it's farm made, local.
Did you eat the whole thing?
I did.
Am I supposed to eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, don't take a sip of your tea, bro. You can. We need a tea for the next one. Yeah, we
But
might need
listen,
some more tea just now. Okay.
Here's the thing. You'll always find that the higher the price tag gets, like the smaller the amount of biscuits.
Yeah.
Which is
Are
interesting.
you hitting down my biscuit, bro?
Listen, I'm not
Okay.
trying to do anything. Actually.
Here's what
Stop manipulating.
Just based on the ingredients, a biscuit is wheat and butter. And the first two ingredients is just wheat flour and butter. I like that.
Wow.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. So you were going to say something, Clay?
I'm just going to give it my final answer. I reckon this is slap bang in the middle. It didn't wow me, but it wasn't bad, considering the price as well. I'd give it a 5.
I'm shocked.
Are you shooketh?
I'm going to go, like, I like the taste. I like that you don't usually get nougat in a biscuit.
Do you say nougat?
Is it nougat?
Nougat?
Nougat? Sorry.
Depends where you are from the world.
Sorry.
Okay.
Nougat. Subjective. I'm from here. I will say I'm gonna go a bit higher than Clay. I'll put it down as a 6.
Okay.
Just because normally when I buy biscuits, I buy to share.
Yeah.
I don't normally buy a whole pack just for myself.
Ah.
And I'm not a biscuit guy
Yeah.
usually. But for I like that you can just pull out the tray.
Yeah.
There's enough for everybody to just have a taste.
Valid points.
Price is a bit, so I'll go with a 6 out of 10.
When you say you're not a biscuit guy, is it like a biscuit rusk kind of?
I would much rather have a rusk than a biscuit.
Okay.
Cool. So we're gonna go to the next one.
Yeah.
It looks like we have an Eat Some More, which is another proudly South African
Bakers.
Bakers.
The baker's man can't.
baker's man.
Bakers man can.
This is a shortbread cookie, I believe, and which means it's a lot of butter, I believe. Should we dunk?
Let's do it.
Mine is broken, but that's fine.
Yeah, points off for the breakage.
Did you see how aggressively he took that biscuit?
Did you see how my biscuit didn't break? Okay.
Oh goodness.
See.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was like a lot of the tea went in there. I find sometimes that the no name brand is just a solid bicky,
Yeah,
and it just doesn't absorb any of it, and you're just like chewing. This is like the OG,
this
Yeah.
is
This is the
the
OG.
OG Kush.
and this is the butter and the sugar that you're looking for. You know.
Let me ask you this question for this. So I paid the least amount of money for this one. So I started you guys off on the bottom tier, of course.
Started at the
And-
bottom.
I'm double dipping.
If I could ask,
Whoa! At least we're not sharing the tea.
so if I could ask the question for a biscuit that cost me 25 Rand, right?
25 rand.
25. Wow.
For a whole pack.
For this whole pack.
Okay.
Now granted, there's probably more biscuits in this pack than there was in Tyron's one.
Well, let's do the calculation.
Probably
12.
I don't know, let's see.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
14.
14, so-
Wow.
One less in time.
Your scores?
Because of the price, I mean, I'm just gonna come out and give it like a 7.
Come on.
Because you can go almost 2 packs. You know, and just okay.
But
So
Peter,
I'll-
I feel like it's such hit and miss with shortbread because sometimes you dip and you pull out and it's dry. So I mean, there's just I think maybe because mine broke off, it like just absorbed all of the tea, and so it was a perfect dip. So maybe the idea is break your shortbread, dip it, and then
the crumble got you.
But I'll still give it a 7.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
I think I'm gonna join you on that 7.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my next biscuit?
This is made in. It's got Italy stuff on it.
Oh,
Karoon.
Is that insensitive?
Cut.
Just sanitize it before you use it.
It's definitely an import.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I broke it. I'm sorry, guys.
And just so you know, this was 40 rand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Only 50 rand.
It's okay. It's
Well open, Peter.
So that's 2, 4, 6.
That's actually a nicely sized biscuit.
8 boogies.
8 biscuits though for 40.
Yeah.
This packaging up.
It's 5 rand each.
Here's another interesting one, Pete. Will the chocolate melt?
So you guys are welcome to bite it before you dip it, just to know the
Whoa.
or we're changing rules. You dipped it for half a second, or you didn't dip it.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Now I dip.
I wonder if you can like.
There's bubbles in my tea.
Some things are happening.
The anticipation. Do you think you need to dip it a bit longer?
I want to like bite one piece and bite and suck the teeth.
Like a Tim Tam.
I wonder if you can do that.
Next episode.
Tim Tam, do I have chocolate all over my face?
Nope.
No,
Really?
no. Man.
This
chocolate
biscuit
melt.
is...
That's the great thing about this biscuit. It doesn't get chocolate on your face.
There we go, points. This biscuit's like a journey.
Yeah.
No?
The chocolate melts in the tea, gets all like.
Imagine the last sip of this tea after all the biscuits have been dunked.
Oh wow.
The end. The end. What will the end be like? Question mark.
I know it's expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but this is a 10 out of 10 biscuit.
Yeah.
Whoa,
wouldn't
that's
go
great.
10. I wouldn't go.
But thank you. You've said 10.
bold.
You've said 10.
This is a 10 out of 10 biscuit right here.
I'm gonna go 9
Wow.
It's a bold score.
because this is good milk chocolate. This is crazy good. This is really nice.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks, Foxes.
I think this needs to become the staple of your Wednesday night meetings.
Yep.
Yeah.
This just
Yeah.
breaks,
Since 1853.
this breaks the budget.
10 and 9, that's a high scoring biscuit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you're gonna break the bank on
It
Wednesday
didn't
night
absorb
meeting.
any tea.
Not, but it was still that good.
It was still
The
amazing.
chocolate melted around the biscuit, and that's what was like the
Yeah.
lubrication.
Yeah.
That was an absolute fluke because I've never tasted this before.
That's great.
And I'm so keen to have one after the show.
Yeah, definitely.
What we got next?
Here we go. Here we go.
Some Romany creams is what we got out here. This is the okay, very interesting. So this is a chocolate mint cookie, incorporated with some coconut.
Okay.
So that's something interesting. Where do we? There we go.
See
So
if you can get it right.
Another baker's one.
I never open these right.
Yeah, I never do.
I'm thinking we're experiencing something here. We obviously
Oh, you got it.
a fan.
It's like opening the wood sometimes, you know, when you can just get it right and you rip the
Ooh,
whole
the bag of
thing.
wood, yeah.
I'm the guy sitting there with the stitch trying to...
Yeah.
Oh, you see,
But
the
there's
easy way out, right?
Like some people just get it right and it's like, and then it just
Yeah.
comes out and you're like, oh man.
People who braai often.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh.
Peter.
Thank you so much, bro.
Should we do this? Cheers.
So, cheers, bro. This is you can see the mint chips.
Yeah. So this is a mint.
Smells like- You farted. Now.
Hey, cameraman!
Isaac can never keep
Even
it
the
up.
microphones picked up that. Okay. Dipping mint, chip, mint,
Mint chip.
coconut.
You know,
Chocolates.
if they score less because of the smell, it's not your fault.
Like off the bat, the absorption is good.
Yeah.
Chocolate in the middle, not on top.
It's always it's a nerve-wracking for you when they keep quiet because you don't know if it's good or if it's bad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's the weight in between. It's like, what do they actually think about it?
Okay.
I mean, there's a whole mess of biscuits in here. Like,
Yeah, that's
There's a
true.
lot.
What is the price of this?
28.
28 rand, and there's just a chunk of biscuits. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. This is a mint flavor, and I don't believe that toothpaste belongs in food.
Wow.
So
Thank you.
I'm going to give this a 1.
Wow.
Okay, so you're giving it a 1.
Unassailable lead.
So I'm,
If this was the other just
I'm
normal
keen to hear what Peter
brand,
has to say.
In terms of price and how it dips and the ease of it, the chocolate's in the middle, so it's not going to mess up anything. And this would be a solid 7 or 8.
Okay.
But the fact that it's got mint in ice cream, mint in chocolate, mint in anything, it just belongs in toothpaste.
Wow.
I like mint stuff, so I will, in terms of price, the taste that I really enjoy, the dippability, the absorption, all that. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Wow.
Come on.
Because you know what I like to do.
So mint doesn't bug you
You know what the best thing is? You take a what do you call that chocolate with the
after 8 mint.
No,
No.
the crisp. It's called a crisp.
Peppermint crisp.
Your peppermint crisp, yeah?
You break the ends off. You take warm milk and you just suck it like a straw.
Oh,
That's my thing.
but then the milk's gonna taste like toothpaste.
Like mint. Cool. I'll give it a 6.
Do you brush your teeth,
come on.
man?
So we pegged it 1-1. Our 1 round 1.
You're not even
round
going to
2.
finish that, are you?
Well, let's have a look at, because this next thing is going to absolutely sell.
Listen, this is where it gets real.
Again, this is another one with only 8 biscuits.
So what you must know, there's chocolate chips and nougat combined.
That is something. It's a biscuit, nougat on side, chocolate chip on top.
Okay.
All round great guy.
All round.
Dip it
great
for
guy.
quite a while.
Did we just get magpied?
Oh,
Because
sick
of the
reference,
Rona.
bro, because of the Rona.
Oh!
Damn, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
I got a floater,
You
bro.
did too long, bro.
Your second floater today, Pete.
It's your fault.
Obviously, you exceeded the optimal dipping
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I don't think
That probably was a whole 13
It's very
seconds.
absorbent.
This is a credit. This is
This is
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah.
This is like with the hazel. It's like they put Nutella
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the middle of this thing.
hazelnut cream. Cream?
I don't know. It's winning though.
It is. This is the bomb. This is.
This is crazy. This shouldn't be a lot. Oh!
Sure.
Another one.
Another one.
So we drop points for floaters, or I don't know.
So what is the price of this?
This
Yeah,
was
structured
also
in-
45. In between 40 and 45. I can't remember exactly.
So this is.
You don't get many biscuits though in that.
With these Merba biscuits, it's standard for you to get 8 biscuits. You pay probably like 45 Rand or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like the richness of something, like you eat it and you're like, wow, this is really decadent.
You only want 2.
Yeah.
It's like a gourmet cookie.
Here we go.
Like a gourmet
So-
biscuit.
So you're paying
valid.
something like 5 or 6 rand a biscuit for this, whereas that other one that we tried, the Fox's one,
Angels,
was
right?
3 rand a biscuit.
But after
Yeah.
a long day, you sit down with a cup of tea, you come home and you got a biscuit. Do you want something that's rich, that you just have 1 or 2 of, or do you want plenty of rubbish? Or toothpaste, as it were.
Get magpied and have 30 rusks.
Brew. Should we do the next one? Oh, we haven't even voted yet.
So,
Yo,
No, we need to
okay.
vote.
You gave Foxes a 10.
a solid 10, yeah.
Now, this compared to Foxes, what do you say?
It's on par. It's
Okay.
it is. I mean, it's with the choc chip and the biscuit. It's almost another 10, but this price is so. It's expensive.
Sleep, man.
If you're bringing it to a gathering, everyone gets one, and that's it.
Yes.
If you store it at home and you're in bed and you're just self-destruct and eat all 8 of them, maybe that's
Maybe you'll
maybe
get
that's a
around.
good
This
thing.
is
Yeah,
like when you break up.
yeah. But it's still great. A
Bring it
9
back.
9 out of 10 is still.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
I'm gonna also, because I'm gonna also just stick with the 9. I think it's
Yeah.
on par. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
9 out of 10, good for breakups.
Hey.
It's good.
The
Good sales
breakup
pitch.
biscuit.
And our last biscuit we have is
What we have here is something more subtle. We've got cranberries, white chocolate. Something not too overpowering.
he's trying to baffle you with big words to make you think it's
Listen,
going to be
man.
great.
Listen, I'm about that white chocolate.
This is interesting because
That was my nickname in high school.
Whoa.
Oh, Pete.
of the 5 biscuits we've had so far, 4 of them have been chocolate.
Yo.
So this is the first non.
Bring in some-
They eat some all being shortbread, but this is
Yeah.
And cranberries are healthy for you.
when you douse it in white chocolate and butter and fat. I mean,
So this is also American style, right?
PDG?
Which I believe American style to be like a really chewy cookie. You know, Americans like that, like where you bite into it and still got a bit of like wiggle. That's
Cheers.
what she said.
okay, optimal dipping time, bro.
There we go.
Don't lose track,
No.
and we're done.
Okay.
Wow.
Just gotta
That's
shake it off.
absorption, bro.
Shake it off.
Shake it off, bro.
I'll be honest, I've
Too
had this biscuit before. It's incredible.
I think you and I had it together, actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
This was the genesis
Yes.
of it all.
That's what you said.
Wow.
But something about something that doesn't have chocolate, I don't
Just-
know, it's
yeah.
just not 10.
Are there raisins and cranberries in here?
I think it's just cranberries.
Some are dark, some are red.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good, man.
Listen,
It's
I'm,
very
I'm
sweet.
expectant now, bro. I am expecting now. So let me now bring a surprise into this. Okay, we've got 8 biscuits. and same brand, which you would expect to be expensive. I paid 27 rand for this.
Wait, what?
What?
Does that mean that?
You guys go to the same store?
I went to Checkers.
I went to Spa.
Spa's more expensive than Checkers.
I think the Nutella cream obviously adds a huge price.
Sure.
I'd be interested to know if that is
And good
the
taste.
actual. What is the company that owns Nutella? Ferrero? No,
Oh goodness.
Don't know.
something like that. But I wonder if they pay for that. Because then
And
price-wise, it's just up the level.
I do believe that the because he had like sort of Nutella inside, so it was like injected with that on the inside. Surely that adds up to the price point. I know that the same brand has one called brownie cookies. That one's pegged at 45.
Sure.
So
So I'm gonna say this is very sweet for me.
Yeah.
It almost gets me in the fillings, man. like I can feel my jaw like twinge up a bit. Fruit and a biscuit. Like, is this a salad or is this a biscuit?
Wow.
Wow. Okay, you're going.
Thank you. I really think I'm going to win this.
experiencing some harshness from Clay.
No.
Whoa! I mean, your shortbread one.
Hands down, and it costs 3 rand. I mean,
Nothing. I'm gonna go with a 7.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm gonna just say my score. This is a 10.
What?
This is the first 10 you've given.
Yes.
Bring it.
Wait,
Come on.
you think this is better than the Nutella?
Yes. And the reason why
Explain yourself.
I'm keen for this.
is because every cookie out there is trying to be a chocolate chip cookie.
wow.
You know, like
Dare to be different.
yeah, I mean like here's this guy is like
The difference.
I'm gonna put white chocolate and cranberries and it works. It is very sweet, but that price point also made a big difference.
27 rand.
Sure.
And
Just how many dollars?
What is that like?
About $1.80.
Yeah. Now listen, just for those of you who don't know, Peter's very well versed in his culinary knowledge. His palate's really refined. So to get a 10 from him is saying something. Let me tell you right
Yo,
now.
what you also don't know is Clayton's also really well versed. His palates, all that stuff.
Tell them what you do for a living, because that actually.
Food microbiologist.
There we go. He
Now,
tests
come on,
food
look
for
at
a
that.
living.
Yeah.
I feel a bit sick after the... No, I'm
All
joking.
the biscuits. Anyway,
So now the
So-
concoction.
No, but now you see, now we get to the great part of this segment.
called Last
Last sip. And
You guys-
anything that you have left in that cup, because I mean, I think Clay had probably
This
the
looks like an open
Clay had the
sewer.
biggest like
He had a breakage.
he had a
Yeah.
a breakaway. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, look at that brown
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
He had a
yeah. It looks
breakaway
like
to break up biscuit,
a
though.
choc chip iceberg, and then if you look underneath, it's just
Yeah.
it's
I
just
was
That's
gonna
gonna be
say-
disgusting.
it's just
I was
carnage.
gonna say open sewer. Anyway,
Cheers.
cheers.
Are we bottoms up?
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, do it.
Oh, okay. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Oh, Pete.
Gotta finish it.
Was it cold? The tea at the
It was
time?
very cold.
Tea was cold. Very sweet. It was like, and
But that's the good stuff. No?
the biscuits that were left were like, it was like pre-chewed biscuits.
Yeah.
It was like someone else chewed them
Oh,
first.
And
like
it's
a
like
little
lemon.
bit. Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
And so, if my math serves me correctly, we do have a winner.
Yeah. And it's
And
not me.
it is me. Yes. Now we're on to our last segment. We've just had tea time. Now we've got game time. Now I know the segment we just had was kind of a game. It was kind of Robin, John, and I against each other. But now we've got you two against each other. So what we're gonna do
On the hot seat.
is we're gonna ask 7 questions on tea. That general knowledge, but maybe not so general knowledge. Okay. And what you're gonna do is whoever wants to answer first has to say their name, and then you can answer the question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get no points. Further, if you get it wrong, then the other person can answer it. If they get it wrong, though, it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go for the first question. Please say your name loud and clear.
Okay.
People want to get to know you as well, and Facebook stalk you and stuff.
Anyway,
Not like that.
Okay. Question number 1. Who introduced tea as a beverage?
Peter.
Peter. Say again?
A country?
Yes, what country? Yes.
England.
Wrong.
Clayton at Clayton Nell.
follow him on socials.
China.
1 point to Clayton. Well done. Here's a bit of trivia. England only started drinking tea in the 1800s. So for 2,000 years before that, the Chinese were drinking tea. and England only made it popular after the whole thing into India and stuff.
So were they drinking tea while making the Great Wall of China?
Definitely.
During lunchtime.
Planting it. Next question.
Tea time. Right, okay, so what nationality drinks the most tea?
Clayton?
This is percentage based, so it doesn't have to be a massive country.
Yeah.
Just want to add that in there.
Oh.
Can I answer it? I'm going to take your answer from last time and say England.
Wrong.
That's incorrect.
Peter.
Yeah.
India?
And Peter still said his name. Even though it was his turn.
India?
No.
No,
What?
Answer is
Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Oh, that gross tea.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Turkey, man.
okay.
I was actually surprised by that answer.
Roger, next question. You ask the next one.
All right. So, this is a true or false question, okay? You don't have to substantiate your answer if you say false. It's just true or false.
You got
So-
a 50-50 chance of getting it wrong, right?
Yes.
So if you get it wrong,
It's like, it's like,
so the score right now is 1-0, eh?
yeah. Okay. So, matcha is a tea made from the ground up green tea leaf. True or false?
Clayton? False.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Peter.
So obviously,
So I was gonna say true.
Well, you were right.
okay, well, you got it.
So it's the green tea leaf that's.
Yeah, it's specifically
From the ground up.
They use the extract from that.
What is matcha?
So I don't know if you've seen the internet, social media. It's just like this powder extract from the green tea leaf, and then they use that.
Tons of antioxidants or something.
Yeah, it's great. I've had it. It's really good.
Okay, next question. Does the temperature of your water when making a cup of tea actually matter?
Clayton?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow, okay.
That's good stuff.
Do you want to give a bit more
Listen,
substantiation?
I was about to say, just for interest's sake, like, why would you say it matters?
I know stuff like you need to warm the cup first. You need to warm the bowl of
Yes.
the tea bowl before doing the other stuff. But I believe too hot a temperature of the water can scour or burn the tea.
He's got it.
That's
He's-
it?
He's on.
And
He's
too cold a temperature?
Doesn't release the flavor.
Wow, that's exactly the answer there. We only get one. You only get 1 point though.
Sympathy for
Just by the way.
That wasn't the bonus.
No, that wasn't the bonus. Okay. Roger, next question.
So, this is. I'm going to be very impressed if you do know what this means. So, when someone says, my tea has to steep, what are they saying?
Peter, it needs to rest and diffuse.
Come on.
Yep.
That's the one? Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically,
But that's a half point. We don't
2-2.
know.
So Pete's got 2, Clayton's on 2. No,
Yes,
you got
you
it.
got the
No,
point.
it's 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay, question 6.
tight.
This is gonna be very tight. What world famous tea is only grown in the Western Cape?
Clayton.
Ooh, I could see. Peter, that was so funny. If you can get a caption on Peter's face, Peter forgot his name, and he tried to get it out, but he couldn't.
Because I was gonna say Roybos.
Roybos. Thank you.
3-2. Question.
Oh, man.
Question 7.
Okay, so.
the bonus.
No, so I'm going to ask
No,
you a question.
the bonus is the question after this question.
Yeah, it's a
attached to this
follow-up question to that question. Yeah.
So this is question 6.
7.
7. You
Because
just
he just
answered
asked you
question
question
6.
six.
And it's 3-2. The one you got, neither of you guys got right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go. All right, so what is considered the champagne of teas, or more locally referred to as the tea of teas?
We want the name of the tea.
When you like a cut above the rest, or
It's
No, it's actually referred to as the
renowned. It's
champagne
it's
of
the
tea.
tea of teas.
Yeah,
Clayton.
Yeah.
English breakfast tea.
that's incorrect.
Wrong.
Earl Grey.
Wrong. This tea is called Darjeeling. You're never gonna get it. But the
question was
no.
Does a small animal eat it and poop it out?
Like that coffee, Cafe
Like
Luwak.
coffee, yeah.
Kope Luwak. Okay. Now the bonus question attached to that question is: where in the world is this tea grown? I'll give a point if you give country, but I'll give another point if you actually give me like
Like
where
the region,
where in the country.
the
Peter.
region.
Darjeeling in India.
Okay, wait. It is in India, the country.
Okay.
What is the tea?
What,
Okay, it's from the Darjeeling district in the Himalayas.
Oh, cool.
Nepal? No.
Well, no, Nepal's near. It's above India. So yes, Peter, you got the point for India, and you got a point for saying Darjeeling, which is the place. So Peter takes the win.
Wait, isn't that 3-3 now?
No, because he was on 2, you were on 3, and you got 2 points.
So
I
he's
said
on 4.
I kind of broke the rule and said I'd throw an extra point if you give me the
You see, you won. GG.
Yeah.
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 GG. Or like TT, bro.
And so that's what all we have time for on what's our show called again?
Today in a teacup.
Today in a Teacup. Okay, that's all we have time for Today in a Teacup. I just want to say thank you to our guests, Clayton and Peter. Just
Thank you
put
for
that-
having us, man.
Only a pleasure.
Can I get in there
Just
as
don't
well?
want, we don't want to spread some corona here.
Corona.
Yeah, guys, just out there, please keep safe. Self-isolate. What's self-isolate? Socially isolate. I'm getting this totally wrong. Social distancing. Have fun, world. Nothing came out.